There is not enough action through the jungle. I think a portion of why BLG has been so successful early on this season is that you have Shun being able to play aggressive. I love that On is showing just how cold it is.
Yeah, I was about to say, he goes, oh, he's cold.
Flavor of this game. Knight is almost...
Honk you. Oh my
Jesus
gosh.
Christ.
I mean, hey, he understands the assignment of this matchup, right? If I wanna stake my claim to the LPL, this is the guy to beat, and Honk you will solo kill Knight to kick off our series.
By the way, he did that in the most baby faker way possible. That was very reminiscent of the Perks versus Cap solo kill. That minion just tanks the overload and the fight is completely lost there. So a great play. Now we're going for a dive on top side. I think this is so fake. We have no damage.
Okay, hops down for Xiaosu. When is he gonna flash? Perfect time there. Bin goes for the slice and nice. Shun takes up turret. Xiaosu's gonna make it a 1-for-1, and Bin take an extra turret shot. He doesn't have flash. Junja is gonna flash at him, roll a boulder on in. The chase down is there. Junja makes it 2 on the top side for JDG. Now they're gonna throw theirs out for now, but JDG, the Realm War play, they're looking to overload. The minion wave's cut down though, so they're already taking aggro.
Oh my
Junja,
God.
Vampire's gonna cleanse, flash himself away by as much time as he can. Junja will fall to the turret. On flashes himself out to safety. Vampire picks up the kill. Now Knight has showed up. The golden left hand looking to punish JDG's transgressions, and a great scatter of the week should set up Shun for the kill. They're gonna give it over to Vampire. The turret will help it out. Excuse me, Knight grabbing that one, and a good little response there from BLG.
Tough ask as BLG to walk into this pit.
I think Shun is going to be relatively fine with this because he will have first access to these grubs as they spawn. So they're up in mere seconds. Junja won't have any camps to steal away to punish this, so...
And Rise is coming. They're going to dive again on this wave.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Vampire's immediately getting away from the turret. He's going to transcend, dash away from Junja. Arcaroon going to get the slow. Hook from On to throw. Junja over the turret. They knock him out of the dark passage. And here comes Knight once again. There's the death sentence thrown down. Moonlight Vigil going to hit. Two-man stun from Knight. And he's going to find the kill. Gala through all of that. Thanks to the green gun passive. Bilibili Gaming have played this full court press style, dominating all lanes, looking for all these dives, and opting to play that same style. But
good.
I mean, the original founders of it are for a reason Bilibili Gaming, as they make that easy kill on a Xiaosu.
They may have lied to you. A certain outlet in the esports community has been talking a lot about Viper, but he has not been the main reason this team has been looking good. It really has been Knight and On who have been making such big plays and big movers and shakers for this BLG roster. Viper joined EDG in 2021. I might have to hold this as we look for our top lane dive.
We'll get back to those big-time matchups for sure, because we've got a big bad dive coming across. Junja trying to knock Bin out of his slice and dice. Really well done. He takes up the full turret, does get himself out. Silence coming across to Junja as the unleashed power into the stun from the Syndra. Gets Viper the Arc of Ruin kill. BLG go for a big top lane dive, but everything comes with a cost against Jindong Gaming. Back to your point, Felios, Gala Vampire. All because you did such good history going back and looking at some of these matchups. Tell the people about some of
that time. So spring playoffs, Gala beats Viper in the lower finals and goes on to win the entirety of playoffs. They then go on as RNG to win MSI 2021. That summer playoff, otherwise the game is even right now. Gala has a 30 CS lead over enemy AD carry and is close to finishing his IE. Look at the splash damage.
On. He doesn't need the hook. He's going to flash silence. Gala, he can't get the lantern. Great find for BLG. Gala is caught and sent back packing.
That was exactly what BLG wanted. The laning phase wasn't clean, but I mean, we could just punish this guy on repeat. That's exactly what BLG will look for.
And that for On is Shadow Flame. Instead of that, cosmic drive path we see a lot of Syndras take. Hook wide from On. Shelly out on the Rift. Scatter the weak just to make sure nobody can try and contest this Shelly crack into the turret. And not really much of a plate left here, so more gold to BLG, but most importantly, a lot of this map on the top side wide open. Having that ultimate available. Also just too slow off the reset. 2-item Yunara with a Renekton gets rid of that dragon easily.
Wins after big wins, snowballing games time and time again. Now Knight, no flash.
All right, Unstoppable Force, Vampire hook. They've locked Knight down. They don't need their damage dealers. Junja and Vampire, the playmakers for Jindong Gaming, getting a crucial kill. The Rise.
Just posturing from both teams. It might look a little strange. Vampire's doing a lot of work. I think Vampire's
Yep,
dead,
Mundo
actually.
Gaming. Jun's just walking down who's ever in front of him. Junja tries to go after Viper and Knight on the backside. Huge stuns. Hongyu trades out Knight, but Viper gets himself out of safety. Xiaoshu with the big shield shows up for the TP.
Slow game. So if Mundo can scale, that's awesome. But I just think the ability to make
Junja
plays like this.
gets caught on. He'll have to sacrifice himself, just throwing down the Blitzcrank ult at the last point.
This side of the fight, if he wants to go for it, Viper might just take him up on that trade. Might as well stopping him. Bin with a flank.
In. Oh, that's a very angry Croc. JDG have no ideas in that pit. Junja, you have a bad surprise coming for you. They're going after
Gala!
Bin gets the stun. Gala is caught and cut down. Hongyu throws himself in the middle of the frame, but soon takes away the dragon. JDG are spiraling to find these kills, but they at least get one back onto Vampire. Bin forward onto Xiaoshu, has not gone into Mega.
Oh my!
Take from Vampire, gets Knight though, and now all the damage is out of BLG's comp. So it's the front line that has to get it done, and Shun is just gonna casually walk him down in his business casual attire to cut down some of these other kills. Slow after slow, knock up, no hook, but Xiaoshu, the turret won't protect him, and he's got a long walk away from Shun, who can eat all the CC he wants. Xiaoshu's death warrant has been written, and it's Bin that will finally collect it under the tier 2 turret. It's a delayed ace for Bilibili Gaming.
And the dragon is secured still here.
They're not
They can
disturbed
contest. Yeah, Xiaoshu has no teleport yet. He's not even alive at this point. He has to still build Meganar. This might just be a one-way trip for Junja.
All right, come on. Make your mark here. Steal your first Baron in the LPL, Junja. Unstoppable force over the wall. He goes in, he steals it right from under BLG. And now Xiaoshu can TP in. He doesn't have Meganar. We knew Junja was getting a one-way trip, even if the Inferno Moonlight Vigil comes down.
Ever a time I really needed an LPL replay. It's right about now. Finally, JDG, I talked about it a while ago, but they really wanted this top tier 1. They used their Baron, and they're going to utilize it now to finally take it. A lot of crystalline overgrowth as well. So, I think oh man, I thought he was going to get enough experience from killing the ward there. Vampire looks for a hook, but who does he hook in this game? He has to land it onto Knight or onto Viper. Maybe if the passive is off for Shun, Junja's in the pit by himself.
Bin the same brush. He's in the same brush. Is he going to pop Dominus now? Oh my god, JDG, we can't fall for the same thing again, right?
Oh,
where is Bin?
Look at Xiaoshu. Oh, they know, they know!
Yeah, there he goes. Bin's going after Gala. It's deja vu. But this time, Gala gets kited back. He has enough stuns. He's safe. Bin goes into the redemption. Junja on the front line. His teleport's going low. Knight looks for the flash play on Gala, but falls flat. And the Nor ultimate hits onto 2 into the Moonlight Vigil. Down goes Bin. Viper desperately trying to kite back as the front lines are starting to crumble. And Shun goes down next. BLG tried the same exact dragon play, and this time it doesn't work out. JDG fight win, Ocean Soul Point.
Knight tries to flash to find something, gets nothing.
Oh no.
And now,
no, not
Viper gets
Viper
caught.
picked off.
I can't wait to see if BLG win this game, can't wait to see the Sheep Esports headline. Viper with an incredible 3-3-3 performance on Yunara. Tower goes down, and BLG, they're starting to lose this one out as JDG are clutching out fights.
Oh, Realm Warp, it's fake. Nobody's coming in. Junja has Unstoppable Force again. He's already stolen one Baron. Is he going to go for it again? No, this time, Knight gets the stun down. Junja still wants to look for Unstoppable Force, but you can't only need these frontline members. He has to find Vampire. He has to find Knight. Shun pops back some doses. Straight hook from On. Unleash Power deletes Junja. Knight looking for the turn alongside Viper's Transcendent. Xiaoshu trying to stack up the Meganar bar as Bin gets very, very low. Nice full range Dark Death Sentence from Vampire. Bin goes down. BLG trade jungle for top laner, but a purple banner onto 4.
Equalize the game. They're trying to get push in mid, but it's equalizing now. They're pushing on this bottom lane wave, but all this does is get minions onto the other side of the map.
First step to get rid of this Mundo. Shun, though, level 16, maximum indulgence, high health bars. He wants a 50-50. Gala has to flash away from an on-hook. That's a huge summoner to get down. Junja already stolen a Baron, and this time it's Knight to secure the Ocean Drake. No Ocean Soul. Bin goes after Gala. This time, can he find that kill? No. GA gets popped, but Honkyu's getting turned on here. BLG looking for the chase down. Unleash Power gets him down to half. Shooting over the wall. Just gonna walk him down. Business
Honky!
Business suit, but oh man, the Realm Warp gets Honkyu out.
Find Gala, and then this escape is just magic on the. Oh my God, On's dead.
On's dead, and Knight nearly goes down as well. On's gonna flash. Hold on, Blast Cone. Oh, the Death Sentence doesn't find its grip.
from Warp, so if somehow, some way they just find a pick or someone moves too forward,
It's on! Scour of the Week though clips Gala on the back end. He does have to burn that QSS, but On is dead. Picked off. Nice find for Junja.
It's already halfway back up. He just used it.
That's
and
disgusting.
there's still a McHale's on, or there's still a McHale's here from Viper, or Vampire, sorry, onto Gala. Can Bin sneak in?
Is he going to walk in and steal it? You get Junja back. Death Sentence down the box. Maximum dosage. Shoot is trying to heal through all of Gala's damage. He's doing a good job.
Look at Bin
off to the backside flank, but Hogq picks off Viper all the way halfway across the screen. Knight is going to find the trade kill into Hogq. Ensemble Force falls flat. Knight is definitely trying to kite back. His Shoot's health bar is unwavering. Gala is chasing him around, but Xiaosu clips down Knight, and finally Gala gets through the Mundo. JDG ace. JDG game 1 win.
Oh, they're trying to use the bot lane wave. This is a good ultimate from On, but it's just not enough. Just having so many cleanses available to them. JDG completely outplaying that team fight. Hogq getting right into the back line. That's just it. Death timers are way too long. You called it right there, Slayer. JDG are going to open this up with first blood in the series.
We talk about BLG starting one of their most dominant runs in the LPL in years. They've only dropped 2 games coming into this matchup. Well, they've nearly doubled that count thanks to the new look JD Gaming. First edge goes their way in our series.
Look, Tabe is just trying to get some revenge on some older clubs here.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.